Cosmos with Bailey. I'm Bailey and I'm a clairvoyant, psychic medium and energy healer or spiritual healer based in New Zealand. Welcome. So I've been meaning to do a video on demons and demonic possession and how this works for a very long time. Also, you probably want to go check out my succubus energetic and emotional manipulation video with a very handy diagram of how spirit possession happens, but that one was specifically about female demonic energies and almost harvesting and latching on to your masculine energy, but it can happen with anyone. So working as an energy healer and spiritual healer, I've been highly clairvoyant and very, very in tune with the spirit realms. I have a lot of experiences with spirits, naughty or nice, quite often, and of course working as a healer, that is my line of work, and that is what I work with, is the spirit realms in the earthly realm. So, I just want to sort of debunk demons and the demonic energies and how we don't really need to be afraid of them. Once you have a very solid and basic practical common sense understanding of how energies work, you can easily sort of see what's going on and then choose not to be a part of it. This is why I talk about spiritual discernment all the time. You need high levels of spiritual discernment to decipher if you should be listening to this person or not. Should I be entering into this business contract? What's going on in this person's aura? Is this person mentally ill? Should I be listening to them? Should I be around them? So, with demonic energies, as I said, there are realms as how life force or spiritual energies express. And when you're really, really embodied with the spirit and you're taking full accountability and responsibility for your life, you're not in that victim mentality. You're not trying to be someone you're not. You are really working with your own spirit energies, your own spirit and your life force, and you are not out to fleece anyone. You're a pretty honest person. You're probably going to be pretty empowered, and you're not going to be wanting to pull people down and all of that stuff. You're going to be really, really empowered in your own spirit. But also, on the earth, we are all at different realms or levels of embodying our spirits. Some are embodying other types of spirits, others are embodying their higher spirit. So there are different realms, and this is where demonic energies or demons come into play, because if you are in those lower realms, it's things that are not of your true spirit abundance. Things like depression, disempowerment, victim mentality, not being able to feel like you can change your life, enslavement. Enslavement is really big with demonic energies, and feeling like your life isn't yours, going off the external, going off after very, very highly materialistic things, such as if I go and do this, this will make me look really good and it'll make me feel better. Like that's things like porn and surface validation, you could say, are pretty demonic, and not demonic, but they're not of your true spirit. Because when you're truly working with your spirit, you want to do what's going to make you feel joy, and you're going to align with joy, and you're going to have boundaries and discernment. No, I don't want to be a part of that. I want to go and do something else instead. That's empowerment in the earthly realm. Demonic energies are very disempowering. So and so what happens is that because we are essentially in our human vessels, we are spirit embodied. We embody our highest spirit from the highest spiritual realms into our earthly vessel. So we become embodied with spirit and love and light. However, in the New Age community, there's a lot of talk about love and light, and it's just sort of bypassing. It's very, very surface, and it's not true love and light. So just use your discernment. So they said we embody the spirit, but then if you are not embodying your spirit, if you're not in full control and in charge of what's going on in your vessel and your life force and your light in your life and choosing for yourself, then what is choosing for you? I was thinking about this the other night, and I thought, if you don't make informed choices for your life and what you want, then something else is going to make that choice for you. If you don't harness your life force and go what's going on within your physical vessel, and you start clearing out trauma and stuff like that, then what is governing your life? Is it trauma that's governing your life? Is it your mother that's governing your life? You need to remove your mother's energies out of your energy body. Go and do some womb healing. There's stuff that if you feel like you're not in control or you're disempowered or enslaved, that's not true spiritual empowerment, working with spirit. You're working with trauma or lower energies in your energy body. So what you embody in your energy body is what you're going to work with. So this is why aura clearing is really important. I've got the life force chakra clearing meditation in my Etsy shop that'll open up the chakra system, energy body, and get you in touch with your aura and what's going on with your aura. There's also a feminine boundaries, love and respect one for feminine energy. You want to make sure that what's happening in your energy body, in your aura, is your energies and no one else's. So remember that, okay? What you embody, you can only work with. Okay, so demons. Demons. At first I want to say demons you do not need to be afraid of demonic energies. Once you have a very strong sense of self, backbone, self-respect, dignity, and love for your spirit first, you know that demonic energies don't have a say. However, they can be very, very insidious. Demonic energies work through people in the earthly realm. And demonic energies can be very, very annoying and irritating once you understand how they work. But first, you have to have the experience with the demonic energies, and it can be so disempowering. I would highly recommend to go and watch life force leeching and psychic interference and stuff like that. But ultimately, once you sort of had these experiences, they just become a little bit of a hindrance, and it's just like, okay, this person obviously isn't very aware. Whatever they're doing, they're coming into my dream realms. I don't want to deal with this. I'm just going to go and put a boundary up or whatever it is. So, as I said, what we embody, we can only work with, and there are many, many realms. What you embody and express within your energy body, in your aura, is how you experience life. You can see this in people who are artists, or they paint a lot. I was looking at something a while ago, and you can tell what's in people's auras and what's in their energy bodies via what they are creating with. So if someone is making art that is not really who they are in the spirit, you'll be able to feel it energetically and look at it and be like, this person is not being authentic. You can also look at someone's art, and if they're painting demonic energies, if there's violence, if there's really, really dark stuff, that's what will be going on in their aura 90% of the time. And so how you create with life force and energy is you're creating with what's going on within you. So in order to move up and out of those lower expressions of energy and creativity, you have to go and clear your energy body and your trauma. You need to do mother-father wounds and all that stuff to get a clean and clear, concise spirit so you can create. So yeah, you can always sort of tell what's going on in someone's aura by how they're creating with life, and in their energy field by how they're creating with life. So that should be your spiritual discernment. So okay, let's actually talk about the demons. So I have seen demonic possession happen, and working through people in the earthly realm. I've dreamt of it. Demonic possession is more common than you think. And but also demons can be easily removed by someone who knows what they're doing, and it's usually by someone who's very, very, very spiritually empowered that can remove demonic energies, and also not be affected or interfered with the demonic energies while they're removing it. Yeah, so when someone is super disempowered and they feel like they don't have a choice, there'll be something going on in the energy field. Demons will try and convince you that life is a very certain way. Demons will try and convince you that they know better than you. Demons and entities or anything of the sort will try and take over your life force and your energy body. I've also had experiences with someone in the earthly realm who had a demonic attachment and was demonically possessed, and their energy would try and overcome other people around them. And the thing is, what's going on in someone else's energy body is their responsibility. They may not be aware of demons, but they may have a lot of trauma. Demonic energies love trauma. They love siphoning off trauma. They love making you believe that you can't change. They love leeching off of life force. They want your life force, and they want to convince you to stay in the lower realms. Demons want you disempowered so they can use your energy and your life force and your vitality for what they want. That's how it works. These demonic energies come through and try and convince you to hand over your life force to them. So if you're after fame, fortune, money, you want to be popular for really surface things, you're going to attract energies that are going to leech off you because you want to leech off other people. Yeah, and so things like depression, if you're having people come into your dream realms, they're really annoying, they're harassing you, it's most likely 9 times out of 10 there's a demonic energies are using that person's energy to get at you. So it's very important to separate off the demonic energies from the person, because a lot of the times people who have a demonic possession happening, or there's a lot going on in the energy body aura, aren't really aware of what's going on, and you have to be mindful of that. And also that's if someone isn't aware of those things, then it's not your place to point them out. You've got to be respectful of where other people are experiencing themselves, but this is why spiritual discernment is so important. Usually demonic energies, as I said, are very, very annoying and insidious, and they are those energies that work through people that just won't quit. No matter how many boundaries you put up, no matter, hey, back off, leave me alone, the energy, once someone has become fixated, they find it very, very hard to let go of what they were wanting from that person. So usually people with demons or demonic energies, they don't have their own light, and they're not able to cultivate their own light. And the demonic energies sort of, the more light empowerment you're holding with your spirit, the less likely you are to be overcome with demonic attachments, because you're empowered. You're empowered in your spirit vessel, and you're going to have boundaries and self-respect, and you're going to tell people, demonic or not, if they're trying to use and abuse your energy, to get the hell out of your life. Empowerment, spirit, love and light, empowerment in the earthly realm. Yeah. So obviously working as a healer, I've had a lot of experiences with demonic energies and being highly clairvoyant, and I see spirits often. But there's nothing to be afraid of once you understand how these energies work, and they can move. Demonic energies can move through people as well, and they move through the internet, and what you can see how people are creating with life force, like as I said, like porn, demonic energies. What energies they're creating within their life will be a very, very accurate representation of what's going on in their aura and energy body. That's a very, very good spiritual discernment. Okay. Clean aura, clean spirit, empowerment. If you're not fully in charge of your aura and your energy body, then what is? Do you feel like you're in control and you are self-governed with your life force, or do you feel like someone else is making choices for you? Usually someone with a demonic attachment or interference in that way will be very, very fixated on external people. They won't be in charge of their own life. They won't be in charge of their energies. They are very, very highly interfering individuals. They are very, very psychically interfering individuals. And it can be really, really hard if you've had a friendship or a business connection or a relationship with someone to separate off from their energy. This is why you should be very careful with sexual connections and who you're having a relationship with, what contracts you're signing in business, where are you giving off your energy and your money to, and is this wise spiritually? Yeah, demonic energies are those energies that just won't quit, just won't leave you alone. They're incredibly interfering. You can tell people with demonic attachments or demonic possession, leave me alone. And and this is, I think, sometimes where you get narcissistic, but I don't like saying that. There's a very big difference between someone who's unaware that are full-on demonic possession. And you can say, like, words don't work with demonic possession because it's energy and it's psychic energy. And this person is not in control of their energy. They're not in control of their life. And they are governed by something outside of themselves. They're not governed by their spirit. So, until that person maybe has an awakening or decides, oh my gosh, I've had enough, whatever's going on, or they go to a healer. Sometimes people really need to be in the depths of the darkness before they decide to change. And you don't know someone's past lives. You don't know what they're choosing to do. But I will say that demonic energies and demonic possession, when they're working through people in the earthly realm, it looks like mental illness. It looks like high levels of delusion, online delusion. There's no clarity. There's no ease. There's no joy. There's no enjoyment in demonic energies. There's no joy and light and laughter. So when someone is full of love and joy and light and laughter, they're full of spirit. That's our natural currency on the earth. So if you're a very empowered individual naturally, and you can just make things happen, and you're like, yeah, I'm pretty onto it. And so you you say, like, you take care of your aura and your life force and everything. When you're super, super clean and clear, and you're natural, and you know your natural frequency is one of joy and love and happiness, you'll be able to pick up very quickly, psychically and energetically, if someone is not coming from their spirit. You can feel it in the energy, or if someone comes near you, or if you're talking to someone, you'll be able to sort of pick up what's going on in their aura, and if you should be signing a contract, if you should be working with that person, should you be hiring this person to look after your property, should you be doing this, this, and this. And there's a sneaky behavior and two-faced energy with demonic energies, and they are demons are so good. Oh my God. Demons are so good at painting themselves as something amazing when they're not. This is in the Bible. They talk about the wolf in sheep's clothing. Demons are really, really amazing at painting themselves as something they are not. So this is like a social media, Instagram. How many people paint themselves as something they're not? So when you have high levels of love and light and spirit empowerment, you have clarity to see what's really sitting in front of you. Friend or foe. Trick or treat. So, just because someone's wearing the nice business suit, just because someone has the nice business logo, just because someone says this, this, and this, it doesn't mean that it's good for you. That's demonic energies. Demonic energies are, this is amazing. This is going to help you. You should give your money over to me. You should do this, this, and this. And then before you know it, you've signed a contract with the devil because someone was masquerading. The devil masquerades. Demons masquerade. Okay. I feel like that was good chat. What else do I have on demons? As I said, once you figure out how to work with these energies, you've got nothing to fear. Strong backbone. Don't let anyone overcome your energies. Say no to interfering people, interfering energies. When people are not focused on their lives and they're focused on other people's lives, that's a loss of power. Those people are not fully in control of their lives and making informed choices for themselves and what's going on with their aura. Everyone is at different levels of existence. However, it is all very important that people learn to take full accountability and responsibility for their spirits on their own 2 feet. Okay, thank you so much for listening. That was just a very general chat about demons and me working as a healer and what I've seen, how it works. Having high levels of spiritual discernment is very important for business. It's very important, especially in the next few years, because as we know, mainstream media doesn't always tell the full story. You don't know what you're signing up for. Spiritual discernment helps you to truly decipher what's standing in front of you and if you should be saying yes to it. Great for business. And if you want to go into signing away your contracts, your properties, your businesses, and if it's going to be viable or not. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that was helpful.